So when I met one of the members of the group and I got that album back in the day, it was a real eye-opener for me. It was like the seas had suddenly parted in my mind on what was possible for me with music. Hey guys, Barks here and welcome back to the channel for another qualification group of my rap CD collection cup. Today's group J, Mitsubishi Pajero Sport or similar.
What?
If you're not familiar with what's going on, I'm just going to quickly run through it. I'm creating a playlist in my Spotify account that is all the music from my CD collection. I'm just trying to transfer all the music from my CDs into Spotify into one big playlist. And as I'm going through that process, I'm counting how many tracks I'm putting from each album into that playlist. And the number of tracks equals a score for that album. That score then gets played up against the scores of other albums in groups like a football, soccer, World Cup. For every track that goes into that playlist, that is a goal for that album. So if there are 7 tracks in that playlist from that album, then that album scores 7 and has 7 goals. And when it plays another album, if that album had 3 songs that I put into that playlist, then the result would be 7-3. So the album with 7 tracks would win that matchup. And then by the end of it all, once all 8 albums play up against each other in the group stages, we will see who finishes on top of the table, and the top team will go straight through to the cup. And the team in second place will go into the second chance draw, where the 11 best second place finishers out of the 21 groups will go through to the cup as well. Hope that makes sense. Let's get into Group J. So the first album in Group J is A Matter of Time, Hilltop Hoods. This doesn't have a front cover, it fell out. It was just one of those thin slips and it's fell out somewhere in a box at some time, but it is the actual CD. This is the second of theirs, and another one like I mentioned before, like Left Foot Right Foot, that you just won't really find anywhere these days because it's, I don't know, prior to the change that they made in the direction that they were taking in music. So this was the first one that I heard, and this was a real big inspiration for me, this album, because it just showed me that you could be an Australian and make rap music and make CDs and, you know, put your music onto albums. And I just hadn't even thought of that when I was at that age. I was just really immersed in American rap music and I just really didn't consider it a possibility. So when I met one of the members of the group and I got that album back in the day, it was a real eye-opener for me. It was like the seas had suddenly parted in my mind on what was possible for me with music and rap music, specifically as an Australian. Second album is another one from Australia, completely opposite ends of the spectrum from Hilltop Hoods. This CD was actually given to me by a colleague after I let them lend the Booyah Tribe CD that I had showed you in a previous group, because this guy has affiliations to him, and this is Hood Epidemic Volume 1 Monster Ganja. This guy's in Australia and he's got like Akon on there and some other dudes. So yeah, there was guys from Booyah Tribe on there. There was Akon, like he was huge too at that time. Album number 3, M.o.p. Salutes St. Marksman. The next one is Thug Stories, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Number 5 on the list is Exhibit, Weapons of Mass Destruction. Number 6, Nellyville. Nelly. This is the one, if people remember, had Pimp Juice, Hot in Here, all that sort of stuff on there. The next album is Nas. It's just a self-titled album. And the final one is Ice Cube, War and Peace, Volume 1, The War Disc. So let's get into the table. In 8th, Weapons of Mass Destruction, Exhibit. Number 7, Nas. Number 6, Thug Stories, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Number 5, Hood Epidemic Volume 1, Monster Ganja. Number 4, Nellyville, Nelly. Number 3, War and Peace, The War Disc, Ice Cube. And in number 2, M.o.p. Salutes the St. Marksman, M.o.p. And that means number 1 is actually Matter of Time, Hilltop Hoods. So there you go, that one makes it through the cup. I did say it had a big impact on me, and there's a lot of songs on there that I really still like. So that one goes straight through to the cup, and M.o.p. Salutes the St. Marksman, that'll go through to the second chance draw for the chance to go into the cup. So that's it for this one, guys. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn the notifications on so you don't miss any future videos. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Group K. Thanks for watching.